The most likely final update to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is coming around the corner via Wave 6, and we already know that the game will get 4 new characters: Diddy Kong, Funky Kong, Pauline, and Peachette, along with 8 tracks to be announced soon. Nintendo has shown through these updates that they sometimes add in a few surprises, such as the item switch. This has led to people speculating on what else hasn't been announced. And I'm sure you read about them and watched videos, and that's all fine and dandy. But as an avid Mario Kart player myself, I have thought of some things that Nintendo should add to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And let's play a game to show what those are, called Changes in Wave 6 of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe that you didn't even know you wanted. Let's start with more vehicles. Right now you have to be saying, Alex, I've always wanted that. Give us every and all the vehicles this game can hold on that tiny cartridge. But do you really know what Nintendo is capable of here? I'm talking tractors, people, construction equipment, and a freaking dry bones. I want some wild stuff out there, and I know you do too. Next time I see Peach on that teddy buggy, I want to blow past her in my tank. For you youngins out there, these are vehicles from Mario Kart DS, so don't give us some generic stuff, Nintendo. We want the good stuff that makes this game as wacky and wild as it should be. Speaking of vehicles, let's see a brand new type of vehicle driving mechanic. We have outside drift and inside drift, but what about something that I just created that I'm calling loose drift? This type would only be for the best of the best Mario Kart players, so people like me. With a loose drift vehicle, you can go faster without sacrificing the handling and acceleration stats. But there's a catch. If you drift too much or mess up, you can spin out. So there's really a skill gap to master. I mean, who wouldn't want to try this out? Nintendo's not going to do this, but I think a new type of driving mechanic is something that just no one really brings up or talks about as an addition that would make Mario Kart an even better game. It would help keep the game fresh for those of us that have been playing since, I don't know, 2017. So come on, Nintendo, give us a challenge. New driving mechanic, please. There's 2 item slots left unfilled, and it's really bothering me. Just look at it. Fill them, Nintendo. We've all seen commentary and predictions of what items these could be. Pretty much everyone gives suggestions of items that currently exist, like the giant Bowser shell or banana. Honestly, I also don't think Nintendo's going to add new items, but if they did, I want new items that bring absolute chaos, both that are poisonous. The first one is the poison blooper. People often complain about getting coins in first place, and I'm just tired of that. So this item would be the new one people would complain about. How it works is once you use it, the blooper inks just yourself, so only you can't see the track and you lose traction too. Wouldn't this be wonderful and screw over people that try just way too dang hard at Mario Kart? What an addition this would be. I thought long and hard about a second item, and I think a poisonous mushroom would be hilarious. It's a skill shot item that you throw at your opponents. If you hit someone, they turn small and go slower, so they're kind of like shocked, but they're actually just poisoned here. I think this would be so cool, pretty funny, and honestly has more of a place than something like the stupid fireball. I mean, geez, I hate just people spamming that item, no skill shot, and hitting like 4 people and ruining your race. Poison mushroom would be an awesome addition. Many people want additional stat changes because it's helped keep the game fresh and dethroned Waluigi from his more than half a decade reign. In regard to stats, I think we all want one in particular to matter more, and that is the weight stat. It's always been kind of broken in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Light characters routinely knock away heavier characters with relative ease. It really just depends on who's doing the knocking and how fast they're going. I understand how physics work, and it makes sense that a vehicle moving at 60 miles per hour has more momentum than a vehicle going 30 miles per hour. But still, we're talking Mario Kart here, not a sim racer. A beefy combo like this should be an absolute unmovable object. I think that would help balance the game out even more because it is absolutely dominated by middleweights. How do we counteract this then for ultra heavyweights who aren't used either? The answer is increase the effectiveness of the traction stat. While your ultra heavyweights can be hard to drive, it's definitely doable if you're skilled enough. Like handling at some point of your skill level in Ascension and Mario Kart just becomes kind of irrelevant. So to make the stat even more, combinations with a low traction stat could just plow into corners, or as a sim racing community, they'll say that your car or vehicle would be going in tight, just won't turn. And then your featherweights could stick corners with even more ease than they do now. Literally, you could just whip around and traction just mattering, and it's complete awesomeness. Have you ever heard of the roller wheels? I'm sure if you made it this far in the video, you definitely have. And one change we all would welcome is the roller wheels just be nerfed for Wave 6 because that's what everyone uses. But I honestly think that would be too nice. I say just remove the roller wheels. Nintendo, get them out of the game so we can finally use a different wheel option. I'm confident that 95% or maybe even 99% of the Mario Kart player base has not moved their tire wheel slider in the last 6 years. They haven't changed it because you haven't needed to. The final change you didn't know you wanted is transparency. The fact that you have to look up all the Mario Kart stats is absolutely ridiculous. It's ludicrous. It's crazy to think about. No more hidden stats, please. Going on a website to see the air, water speed, mini turbo, so many other stats that are core to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it just doesn't make any sense at all. A game made for families shouldn't have statistics very core to the game not made available. 95% or probably 99, oh, probably near 100% of people don't even know about Mario Kart's hidden stats. And that's a shame. And I know everyone watching this video probably knows about the hidden stats because you're interested in Mario Kart. But if you're just a casual player, which is millions and millions of people, they're not going to know about the hidden stats because it's not shown in the game. Well, there you have our first ever and probably only edition of changes in Wave 6 of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe that you didn't even know you wanted. Let me know in the comments what you actually want to see in Wave 6. Go as crazy as you want. I sure did in this video. I'm out. Take care.